girl Day of Love. Welcome back to Day of Love TV. And today is going to be I don't want to say get ready with me, but most definitely more or less like a catch you guys up. I've been MIA for probably 3 months and a lot has happened. There's a lot been going on and I wanted to catch you guys up, do makeup, and just chit and chat. So with that being said, grab your makeup palettes, grab your makeup, let's sit down, grab you a snack, and let's, sorry about the phone, let's come in and do our makeup. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go ahead and prime. I have a few different options here for primer, but I think I'm gonna go in with my Fenty primer. The Pro Filter, I've absolutely been loving it. I want to say in advance, if you guys hear any like background noise, I do have my son here. He said he wants to make a cameo. We will see, but nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and get started. First things first, primer. Hopefully it focuses. If not, I'll make sure to link everything down in this description bar down below. Oh, pause. Obviously, I haven't done a video in a long time because I forgot to tell you guys that if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, and follow your girl on her socials. Let's connect with one another. And now back to regular programming. So, where have I been, y'all? I'm gonna have to edit this out. All right. So, where have I been, y'all? Amitis, stop. So, I know I have a video that I am literally ready to upload. I still got my mirror. I have a video that I am ready to upload. It's literally in, like, all I have to do is hit publish. And it's basically the behind the scenes of my office and like just getting that together. I need a mirror so I can see what I'm doing. But no, so basically I have a video that, like I said, is ready. It's ready to go. Like, this is the Milk Primer, you guys. But when I tell you, Mom, things have been so crazy and like mentally I have been struggling. And one thing I want to promote on my channel is mental health awareness and just making sure that we take care of ourselves mentally, because it is so easy to get distracted with life and everything in between. Let me zoom you guys in. Okay, is that too far? That may be too far. Like, y'all all up in my business. But no, mentally, I was on a decline. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I will say the video was, like I said, the behind the scenes, the vlog of me putting my office space together / studio space, which I am in now, filming, which this is like my first time really filming on my camera and in my little studio setup. So I'm really excited for that. We're gonna go ahead and do brows. I'm really excited to be here doing that. But like I said, like mentally I was struggling, I'm not gonna lie, and it's really hard for me to sit here and push out content and do this, that, and the third when I know that mentally I'm not okay. And like I said, my mental health means is more important to me than any video or any content that I, you know, post or whatever. And like I said, I did try to stay active on like my other platforms, but YouTube kind of really took the back seat. And so I'm like, you know what, I do want to get back into my YouTube. Like August, I don't know why, like when I look back at different like moments in life, August tends to be that like turning point where I realized like, hey, you gotta get your together. Like, and so August came and I'm like, okay, I need to get me back together, back right. Y'all, you see me looking this way, my mirror's right there. I am gonna be looking down for a little bit so I could do brows, which I may stop recording to do brows, but you know, we're gonna talk this through. Because brows today is a bit of a struggle. My brow pencil is gone. And we're just gonna use some eyeshadow. This is the Jaclyn and Morphe palette. Y'all, this is my favorite palette. And so I'm just gonna take some of the dark browns in here, as well as probably some of my contour by Juvia's Place. No, that's not gonna be what I'm looking for. But we're just gonna use some brown shadow, and then just kind of like fill in the brows. I combed them up already. And y'all, this is something I do like when I run out of my brow pencil. I meant to stop and grab some, but I didn't get a chance. So this is what we're doing. We're just gonna fill it in using eyeshadow. But yeah, so where was I? I think I was talking about mental health. So I will say that I can say that I am putting in the work to better my mental health. I know I recently started therapy with BetterHelp. If you guys heard of them, I have to say I recommend. Like, I've done therapy before, like when I went through my divorce and like during my pregnancy with my son. I had sought out a therapist because I was going through a lot, and like my pregnancy was rough as far as like emotionally, and I needed someone to talk to. I'm not gonna lie, like my doctor was like, maybe you should seek out a therapist. I'm like, okay. But then like I know when I went through my divorce, I sought out a therapist because it was just a lot. Like my divorce was just, it was rough. And it took a toll on me as a whole and like my mental. And so like I know like recently, like I said, mentally I've been struggling, and I'm one to know, like I know first, like before anyone else can tell me, I know myself, and I can tell when it's like, okay, my mental it's a little off, let me get back to things. And so yeah, I saw the ads on TikTok, and I'm like, you know what, let me check it out. And I will say, I have to say, like I love my therapist. Like the fact that they match you with someone that, like, you know, you put in your information as far as like what you're looking for, and you know, you tell them a little bit about yourself and why you're seeking out therapy, yada yada yada. And when I tell you, my therapist has been such a help, like as far as like just working through some things, and just having that person has been so nice. And like I will say, like you do have to pay for it. It is out of pocket. They do have like different reliefs for like if you've been affected by COVID or whatever. Sorry y'all, I have to look this way so I can see my mirror, so I can do these brows. I want them to be even. We're going for an even look today. But yeah, and so like I said, you do have to pay for it, but like I said, I feel like it's well worth it, especially if you could afford it. You know, like I look at it, my mental health and like my well-being and like self-care, I'm really beginning to prioritize. Like, as you know, as I budget my finances, I'm prioritizing me in that. So like the simple things of like getting my nails done and my hair cut and dyeing my hair, and you know, like little simple stuff like that, just prioritizing that means a lot for me personally. And yeah, like I said, I recommend, if you need help, you're looking for a therapist, check out BetterHelp. It is amazing. I'm gonna do eyes first. I played with this palette once. I did film a video that I never posted, but it has a few shades in here that I'm thinking about playing with. This is the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics palette. This was her Mother's Day collaboration with her mom, and literally this was my Mother's Day present from my ex-husband. He knows I love makeup, and so even though we're divorced, we co-parent really well. So I'm gonna play with this palette. I am going to kind of add some shadow. I'm trying to see if I want to add, or not shadow, if I'm trying to contemplate if I'm going to do this or my P. Louise base. Let me do the P. Louise base. But the colors I want to use don't really require a super bright lid. So I'm going to do a little bit of concealer. Take this little mini sponge. I think this is by e.l.f. I probably could have added more because it did nothing. And then the sponge soaks up so much of it. Like, it doesn't, like, leave much. It doesn't make it super wet. It does take up some of the... I more or less did it so that the discoloration of my eyelids isn't as bad. But it didn't do much. If I'm being honest with you, it did not do much. But, okay, so y'all, I want to know, do you guys want to still see my office, like, tour? Well, not necessarily a tour. It'd be more or less like the behind the scenes of my office as far as like setting up and stuff. Because like I said, I did film the freaking video. Like, I have it edited. It's vlog style. I share where everything is at and so much more. I'm going in with pudding girl. It's like this light brown, just so you guys know. And just like running that through my crease on a fluffy brush. This is the JH30. So yeah. But yes, you want to come say hi? My son, Amidas, wants to come say hi, y'all.
Hi. And I am so excited.
What are you excited for?
I'm excited to go back to school.
You're excited to go back to school?
And I am going to meet new friends.
You're going to meet new friends? That you are.
And I won't know my name until the teacher tell me their name.
Oh, their names. Okay. I'm like, you know your name. My son, he is not afraid of the camera, y'all. Not one bit. I'm going in with Bad Mousy. I think that's how you say it. And just, it's like a darker brown to kind of like deepen up the crease.
You love me, Mom?
Sorry, y'all.
I love you, y'all. And I am just so excited to go back. I don't know why.
Okay, Matt, let's go. What did I just do with the brush? What? Close the door. Y'all. Am I? Oh, it's literally right here. Okay, just to deepen up the crease a little bit, going in with this darker brown shade, like so. But yeah, I want to film the video, or I want to post the video. I'm just like, okay, I want to check in first, because y'all, I know I've been absent, and like I said, mentally I was struggling. Like, one thing that I pride myself on is being able to get help when needed. And I want to tell whoever's watching this who may be struggling with their mental health and like contemplating like, oh, should I seek out, a professional? Should I get help? Should I yada yada yada? Yes, this is your sign. Yes, there's nothing wrong with seeking out help. There's nothing wrong with therapy or, speaking to someone. I know me personally, which this could be a whole nother video in itself, but I know me personally, I've dealt with, my mental health as far as like anxiety and depression for many years. I know some days are good and some days are bad. That's just like literally that's the best way I could describe it. And I will say these last couple of months I had many bad days as far as just like being overwhelmed and not really feeling like doing the most. And I know like with my anxiety, I don't know the correct term for it. If you do and you're watching this, comment, let me know down below. But like, I'm able to get stuff done, like as far as like work related stuff, but like what really starts to slip, and like my first sign of knowing like, yo, my mental is taking a toll, is like the stuff regarding me. So like my household stuff, like cleaning, taking like basic care of myself, to a certain extent. Like certain things start to not be the same, and you can kind of notice a shift or a decline. At least like that's how I notice, like when myself, like when I notice that change, like yo, mentally I'm declining. Okay, this shade, y'all. Okay, pause on the, I'm gonna have to hit a pause on the update to talk about this palette. I love me some Jaclyn Hill. And I chose this shade because it kind of matched my dress a little bit. But I don't know if y'all can notice, but I'm just not liking this color. Mind you, this is my second time playing this palette. And the first time, I think I did it on live. I also recorded it. I was going to post it. I didn't. But I'm just not feeling this palette. I'm going to try adding some glitter to the lid. They have this like really pretty shimmery shade. I'm going to try adding that to see if it can, you know. I know I personally didn't want to do shimmer today. I really didn't. But I'm not liking the lid. So we're going to kind of like try to fix it with a little bit of shimmer. And then we'll add a smidge of this like brownie orangey color to the outer side, the outer V. Yeah, I ain't gonna even cap. I am not feeling this as much as I want to. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe one and try to add some warmth to the crease. I just kind of, one thing about me, I will layer me some browns. I will layer some browns down. Okay, this is the best that I'm getting right now. It's just not, for me, it's not giving what I want it to give. I ain't going to cap. It's just, it's not. I'm going to go in with a little bit of honey and like the 3 like lighter shades. Dust that off because that was a lot. To do the brow bone, to add a little bit of that there, which on my skin complexion, it didn't really show up too much. I'm not gonna even cap, but I didn't want to have it super shimmery, so, but I may go in with my highlight shade because it's not giving what I want it to give. That's just that. It's not giving me what I want. It's not. I'm trying to like buff out some of these harsh lines with like these browns. But then at the same time trying to add a little bit of depth because like I said, it's just not giving me what I want it to give me. So I'm gonna take a cinnamon roll from this palette. Just a smidge. And kind of wing it out a smidge. Hopefully you guys can see that. Like so. Alrighty, that's the most I'm gonna get with eyes. I did apply, where did it go? Some of the Hydro Grip Eye Primer Base underneath my lids to just prime them, obviously. I'm gonna go in with 2 foundations, my Juvia's Place and my Fenty. We're gonna mix these 2. The Juvia's Place I like to put down in the lower region where I have like hyperpigmentation from acne stars. Juvia's Place is like uber full coverage, so I'm watching that one come out. Like yesterday I used this bad boy and it came out. Now today, now that I'm on camera, it wanna play slow. Right. You know, okay, sidebar. I bought this one and literally 2 different shades. This one is a whole new one, which I may be able to like fake it with. No, I can't. It's like super light, super light. And so if anything, I'm going to pop a little bit of this under the eye. So I'm gonna put concealer, but this is like super coverage. Okay. I need you to get up on me. Thank you.
Why do you always do this?
Minute, I need you to bounce.
Mommy, why do you always do this?
Minute, bye.
Why do you always do that?
Because I do.
That's just unwarming.
Bye, my dear. Okay, so I did apply the darker one on the lower part, just kind of dabbing it around once. And the lighter one, I'm kind of using it as an eyeshadow or under eye concealer, just to kind of cover up the dark circles. Like I said, it is uber full coverage. And that way when I highlight, it really will be highlight. I don't have to try to wear coverage. I do want this to kind of dry down some, if that makes sense, a little bit. But I'm going to go on the foundation. I have a little bit on my hand that I'm just going to put there. There we go. Like so. I'm going to take a little bit of the spray. And I'm going to blend it out with a brush. And with the Fenty, I do go over my Juvia's place with it. Really just kind of like stippling it in. I know I haven't really done my makeup in like such a hot second. Like blending hurts my arm. I also have this meme where it's like blending in my workout. Blending really gives me my workout sometimes. Because like, have you ever blended your makeup in and it like literally your arm hurts? Like, yo, no, your makeup is like a full workout. And I'm just trying to blend this in. I may have to go over with a beauty sponge just to kind of give that, because the stipple is leaving marks. So let me go get my beauty blender and we'll be right back. Alrighty, y'all. So I did wet my beauty blender. I kind of already went over it just a smidge. I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer using the Morphe concealer. So, back to me though. Back to me. I will say that I am in a better place. I've been doing my therapy sessions for a month now, and I can say they have truly made a difference. They made a difference in like just helping me with different things, and I can say that, like I said, I'm in a better place mentally and slowly kind of getting back to where I need to be. But like I said, I did want to come on here to do a video to just share with you guys where I'm at, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully whoever watches this can benefit from what I'm saying as well. Like, I know mental health isn't something that only affects a certain group of people, or you know, it can affect anyone, and a lot a lot of people struggle with their mental health, and a lot of people sometimes don't know necessarily like who to go to, or you know, like, especially I feel like in the Black community it isn't talked about enough as far as like, okay, getting help and it being okay to get help. And I am the first person to tell someone like, yo, you need therapy. And there's nothing wrong with needing therapy. Like, I would say since I have been in therapy, there's a lot that I've realized about myself that I probably necessarily would have realized. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I haven't used this bad boy in a hot second. And so, because it is usually here at my filming space. So I'm like, I want to use this. I love how finely milled it is and how like amazing the powder itself is. So I'm like, I'm super excited to use this. It isn't as brightening as my Fenty, but it most definitely like sets beautifully. What was I saying? So yes, there's nothing wrong with getting help and like seeking a therapist. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe powder. I usually use my one size, but I'm gonna go in with Morphe since I have it today to set the rest of my face. That was a lot. There we go. So yes, I've learned a lot about myself. I know the biggest thing that me and my therapist are working on are boundaries. I know for me, I realized that I don't have healthy boundaries. And, you know, learning how to set those is key. Like, I know I recently had a situation happen where essentially I had to set a boundary, and like even with the boundary being set, like, I don't know, it left a feeling that I wasn't used to. I mean, it did cause a change. I will say that it did cause a change, but one that needed to take place. And sometimes with change, you know, it can leave a person feeling a little like I shouldn't say with change, but like when you do have to set a boundary and stand on it, sometimes it can leave you feeling away. This is the Rockateur by Benefit blush, y'all. I've had this blush for way too long, but my other one, it broke. My e.l.f. one I was using, I need to get a new blush. So we're gonna use this. No, we're not. This is an eyeshadow palette by Juvia's Place, the Blushed Rose. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this blush, this shade right here, and we're gonna use it as a blush. Maybe, I don't know how I like that. I messed my other blush too. Maybe, like, I don't know, that's not giving what needs to be given. We gonna highlight though. Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. This is in the shade Iced. Y'all see that? Did it focus? If not, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're gonna take a little bit of this. I know y'all see that. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I know you did. And yes, I do highlight my face. And I am going to take a little bit on the brow bone because these eyes, I'm not feeling. Anywho, this is what the face is looking like. We're going to go in with some eyeliner. Oh, some liner. Ooh. Focus. Can you focus on me? We're gonna take some liner. This liner is black, bro, and I'm here for it. So here for it. I'm gonna go in and smoke out the lower lash line. For me, if I don't have my lash line smoked out, the look is not really complete. So I just go in with, I go in with some brown. Like that. I need something on the inner corner. And okay, this Jaclyn palette, the original one, or this one I should say, it has like this meat and potatoes shade, but I'm constantly going in with apple pie. This is apple pie. Let me show y'all. So these are two shades. I don't know if it focused. I think I'm gonna go in with meat and potatoes.
He's going for it. He's winking.
Y'all, I'm trying to save these eyes, and I'm not loving them at all. I'm going to add some beauty marks. And beauty marks I typically, okay, I naturally have like little moles on my face. Or like skin tags, moles, or you want to call them. But if I have a pimple, I'll turn it into a beauty mark real quick. I'm gonna add some mascara before we add lashes because it just makes the lashes sit better. And my non-existent lashes are still non-existent even with the mascara. But they're like super curly. So I kind of have to add some type of mascara so that my lashes kind of just sit where they need to. And then the falsies sit on them properly. If that makes sense. I'm going to... My one spray I can't find. I'm going to spray while these dry. The mascara dries a little bit. Like so. And I'm gonna put on lashes and I'll be right back. I might just be quiet. Alrighty, so let me zoom out. Ooh, there we go. So this is the finished look, you guys. I did go ahead and add lashes. Lashes are, of course, by dayaluvtv. I am testing out some new products. That's why I had to do that off camera. But these are the lashes, super long and luxurious. I realized I didn't have any lip products. Like I'm in my office, I have like my lip products. So I am wearing Dayaluv's gloss and transparent. But the liner that I wanted to wear, I didn't bring with me. So we just did some black eyeliner, making it work over here. Some black liner, and y'all, this is it. She's cute or whatever. But yes, I want to end this YouTube video on a positive note. I am back. I will be uploading my vlog next so you guys can see how my office came together. I put a lot of hard work and energy into it. I will say I'm happy that my mental went downhill after that because baby, I had a lot of work to get done in here. So with that being said, we back. That's it. That's all. We back. I'm gonna stop playing with myself and playing with y'all and be more consistent with the videos. So before I end this, I do want to say, if you are someone who is struggling with your mental health and need someone to talk to, I highly recommend going to BetterHelp. No, this video is not sponsored by them, but y'all, they have been a great asset for me, and I want to share that with you guys. So I will be linking their information down below on how you can get started. Again, if you are struggling financially due to COVID or whatever the case may be, they do offer a discount. Seeking out help or therapy is a great investment for yourself. And I know over here, we're all about bettering ourselves and being the best version of us. And one way to do that is working on you. And I can say, like I said, therapy has been a great help for me personally. It has helped me get through some different things I've been struggling with, and has really helped with my anxiety. So again, if you're looking for a therapist, check out BetterHelp. I will be sure to try to link the products that I used today in the video. If you aren't following me on my socials, like, what are you waiting for? Okay, what are you waiting for? Follow me. Please and thank you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already, so you can join join us. I don't know what to call us. Baby, you want to say something? You want to say goodbye?
I said in the car, I wanted to.
Okay, come tell him. Come tell him. Come on.
But we don't have the Olympics everything set up.
Bye. Y'all, my son, I love him to death, but baby. So, we go in this video here. As always, I love you, God loves you, and stay blessed. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, loves.
And I will see you in the next video too. Bye, love.
Bye, love.